Well, this is First at 4. Veterans Day is a little over a week away, and Boise State University is kicking off the celebration today with the World War II Veterans exhibit focusing on Japanese American veterans will be on display at the Albertsons Library at the university. Now, News Channel 7's Hector Mendoza got a look at the exhibit and spoke with the photographer about how this exhibit came to life. Hector.
Well, Shira, the name of the exhibit is called the Go for Broke Spirit Portraits of Legacy, and it'll be on display today through February 18th of next year. And the photographer Shane Sato says this exhibit is important because he wants people to remember what these men did when they had everything against them. What started off as a passion project 20 years ago,
I started the first series of black and white photos probably around 1999.
Has now become more.
When I wanted to continue the series, I really wanted to share more of the stories, and I felt that I needed to continue this.
These men you see on these portraits are Japanese American veterans that fought in World War II as members of the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, the 100th Battalion, and the Military Intelligence Service, which were segregated units.
I really want to present and show these men in a different way. There's a lot of historical text out there, but I want to humanize the men. I want to share their stories about the war, not talk about the war that they were in.
Shane Sato, the photographer for the portraits in this exhibit, says he traveled the country
to Hawaii, to the East Coast, Utah, Seattle,
to listen to the remarkable stories only a handful of people ever heard, even within their families.
I was lucky enough to start this project early enough where I was able to photograph over 160 veterans, which, as you know now, many of them have passed on.
And through this project, Sato was able to learn about his family.
My uncles fought in the 100th coming out of Maui. My mom and her family, the Asudas, went to post and internment camp.
But Sato says getting this project off the ground wasn't easy.
If anyone knew Japanese American Nisei men, let alone veterans, they don't want to be the center of attention. They don't want to be in the spotlight. They don't want their picture taken. I got so many no's when I started this project.
Sato says the story of these men is important to be told because of what they had to go through, which is why he named this exhibit Go for Broke Spirit.
It's a gambling term. And so a lot of the guys from Hawaii, they were all rambunctious. They like to gamble. So basically, it's something where you're down to your last dime. You don't have anything else left. Let's go for broke.
But accomplished big things.
And how they became the most decorated unit for its size and length of service in U.S. Army history.
So, through these photos and stories, Sato hopes to keep their memories alive.
They can also learn about what they did in World War II, as well as what happened to the Japanese Americans in internment. All these things are something that I really want the next generations to keep on remembering.
The exhibit has 25 portraits from the 2 books Sato came out with. There are booklets at the exhibit that have the stories of the veterans, and tomorrow there will be a reception with Sato at 6 p.m. at the library at BSU, which is open to the public, and the books will be for sale for $70, and Sato will also be signing books for those who purchase any of those books. Sure.
I love that he traveled across the country to, hear these stories, now share them, and also found out about his own family as well. All right, Hector, thank you for sharing that.